Streamers battle on Twitch rivals, China crowns its Ignite champion, and more. This is the Rivals Esports Recap. Welcome to the Rivals Esports Recap. I am extremely scruffy Tetcher here, as I basically just rolled out of bed and came to record this video. This is your home for all your Rivals Esports news in as bite-sized a chunk as I can make it. Let's get right into it. Starting off, our final two teams from the mid-season finals have been decided as the Stage 1 Ignite for China concludes. The number one seeds from each group lived up to expectations, with Nova Esports and OUG meeting up in the grand finals. OUG also were able to take the upper bracket finals versus Nova and repeated that victory in the grand finals. OUG has players with one and in some cases two-time MRC championship accolades alongside being the invitational champions. OUG are the team to beat out of China, winning both, like we said, 2 games, the run back included, taking the grand finals in a 4-2. These two teams will join Ground Zero Gaming from Oceania, Gen G Esports and Reject from Asia, Rad EU and Citadel Gaming from EMEA, with Citadel Gaming being the EMEA Winners Patapim, who just signed with the org this week, and finally Envy, 100 Thieves and Sentinels from the Americas, all will be representing their regions. These games should be starting in early August, so make sure you're following the Marvel Rivals Twitch channel to see our first ever international event. Next up, Twitch Rivals held their second streamer tournament, with Team Moxie taking the finals over Team Sleepy in a 2-0. Team Moxie was made up of Moxie, Peter Park, Star Smitten, Kefri, Blizz, and Cody Shinju. Sorry if I pronounced any of them wrong. Congratulations. Moving on to the Galactus Gauntlets, which hit its 16-team sign-up tier for that $300 for first place prize pool, with Busy at Work taking it all with a 2-0 over XO Rivals, with Monkey coming in third. The League Trolley Battle of the Orgs has set up its bracket. The tournament seems to be centralized on a Discord, so I haven't been able to get all the information I would have wanted to get for this video, so I'll link that Discord in the description, and if I can find any information about the stream before I put this up, that will also be in the description. Next up, and I apologize for the pronunciation on this one, the Rivals Q1 Eddisowl has also had its bracket set up, with a 1,020 Brazilian Real prize pool up for grabs. Tune back in next week for the results. Their stream link, as usual, is in the description. The TEDx Rebirth Cup is on its second group stage. They seem to have 2 group stages without playoffs where the groups are identical. They just get a second chance to play a group stage. These groups are currently about 1/3 of the way done, so make sure you tune back in next week where we'll see if we have some more concrete updates as to the scores. As with this double group stage, it's a little bit harder to keep track in terms of me putting graphics up of exactly where these teams are. And coming up this week, the Cozyverse Cash Cup number 9 will be starting. No bracket page for this yet, so you know the drill, links in the description, check back next week for the results, etc. And that's it for this week. Here are the transfers for the last week. As usual, I remind you that I make this show almost entirely solo, with a little bit of help from some people every now and again. So any help with sources or corrections, please leave them in the comments or message me on Discord or Blue Sky. A quick heads up that there may not be a video on the 4th or 11th of August. I will be doing my best to try and make something happen. It might just be a video of me to camera with minimal graphics, but I won't be at my computer, so editing is obviously going to be a little more challenging. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell to get your news in your notifications every Monday. I have been Tetcher, and here is the clip of the week.
We'll play off of, see if it's going to come through. There it is. Scroll Tsunami, knocking people around there in the barrier. Old, going to be able to find one. Aspen gets one. Do see slightly poetic going down here. Necro swap over to his POVs. He tries to dive in. They got the back line. Spider-Man ult available. There you go. It's going to hit. And it 5-3 and Necros, the Spider-Man OTP, going to be able to do what he can. But there's Flats as well on the point. Solo trying to mitigate everything that's going on. But